5 seconds away from 6 o'clock. Thanks for being with us this morning on THV 11, streaming on THV 11 Plus. I'm Karen Fuller.
I'm Hayden Balgavy. Happy Thursday morning, everybody. Meteorologist Tracy Bean back with us to break down your forecast ahead of the weekend, which is not too far away. And Ashley King, after one of your busiest days of the year, hopefully today is a little more chill for you.
Yeah, yesterday was, anytime that it rains, actually. It's just, I know it's going to be a busy morning.
Knock on plexiglass.
Yeah, whatever we have close by. But today, it looked, I mean, a little bit better.
We don't, weather, I wouldn't say, is impacting the roads today. So it's all on you, friends. Just drive safely, slowly, pay attention. It's a beautiful sunrise out there, but you know, don't look too closely.
Yeah, don't get too caught up in that. Keep your eyes on the road.
That's right. Well, we do have a little patchy fog, but it's not anything major. Again, we're looking at a few lower clouds there as we're looking off the Simmons Bank Tower. We're going to see a beautiful day today. It is going to be much better than yesterday. Official sunrise coming up here in about 12 minutes and sunset at 7:59. Gorgeous day starting out at 52. I'm looking at those winds northwesterly around 6. They'll be fairly light today. So hopefully we'll get a little wind. It'll start moving, then shredding this fog around a little bit. We were at 6, we're at 5. So again, we can handle that. Just take your time, especially in those neighborhoods with the kiddos. It is 52 in the capital city, some 40s and back into the River Valley and Northwest Arkansas area, but we are going to see a nice day ahead. Plenty of sunshine, looking for a high in the low 70s, Ashley. So again, light winds, I think it'll be good, and I think the roads are going to be all right.
Oh, I like the 70s. And Tracy, you had a pretty view there from the top of that building, but look at this. These clouds are moving awfully quickly this morning, right there above the Arkansas State Capitol. You can barely see it poking out from above those trees there on the left-hand side of your screen. But just wanted to show you this beautiful sunrise because we do have very light traffic right now. There's not a lot of people on the roads just yet. It's still very early. 6:02, so we're not seeing anyone out yet, but we'll, of course, follow this throughout the morning here on THV 11 and then on THV 11 Plus from 7 to 9. So make sure that you stay here. We'll check it again coming up.
All right, Ashley, thank you. This morning, state lawmakers are pushing for answers after a deadly incident at a state DHS facility.
At the state capitol yesterday, lawmakers and DHS leaders met to talk about changes following the death of Zachary Moore at the Southeast Arkansas Human Development Center. Moore, you may recall, died last September after investigators say he was chemically restrained during an incident involving DHS employees. 12 workers have since been fired. 6 face manslaughter and neglect charges.
DHS leaders say an outside consultant is now reviewing procedures with recommendations expected later this summer. Additionally, state lawmakers recently approved a $725,000 settlement with Moore's mother, Angela Stevens. The meeting closed with remarks from Stevens, who urged leaders to make changes.
Zachary paid the price for this to be noticed. So what's going to come of it? Is his death in vain? How can I help y'all understand and help for the next Zachary not to go through this?
Stevens told lawmakers she doesn't believe enough has changed in the 8 months since her son died.
Some lawmakers also warned the case may point to larger issues inside DHS, including staffing concerns. A proposed Pine Bluff ordinance aimed at landlords is now heading back to a committee after a divided city council vote. The debate is also drawing pushback from property owners who say they weren't included early in the process. The council voted down the measure 5-3 Monday night. Supporters say the ordinance would better protect renters, while opponents argue the rules need more balance. The proposal included fines of up to $1,000 for violations, penalties already allowed under some state law. Some landlords warn the requirements could hurt property owners, while others say the ordinance language is straightforward.
When you increase all of the requirements, in turn, that's going to increase the rental rates of what they're charging for rent, and all of a sudden affordable housing goes out of the window.
I believe that there were assumptions made that were saying that this is pro-tenant and against landlord. It's not written that way. It's not pro-tenant. It's giving both sides a process. It makes the process formal on what to do.
The issue now moves to a subcommittee for more negotiations. Similar rental ordinance debates have played out across Arkansas, including in Hot Springs, where disagreements over air conditioning requirements split opinion among tenants and landlords.
Now to a crime update this morning. 9 men are facing charges after a week-long undercover child predator sting across northwest Arkansas. Investigators say every suspect thought they were talking to a 14-year-old girl online. Fayetteville police say the men responded to posts offering sex for money and then continued messaging even after they were told the girl was underage. Investigators say all 9 showed up for a meetup between April 30th and May 4th, where undercover officers took them into custody. Police say no children were involved or harmed during the operation, which included help from several state, federal, and local agencies. New research this morning is showing the 988 suicide and crisis text line may be helping save more young lives. Also here in Arkansas, mental health experts say they are seeing those same results firsthand. A new Harvard-led study found contacts to the 988 lifeline doubled after the text option replaced the old 10-digit hotline. Researchers also found suicide rates among young people ages 15 to 34 fell below expected trends in states with the highest use of the service. Arkansas wasn't included in the top 10 states tracked, but the Arkansas Crisis Center says its text line saw a big jump in contacts after launching, especially from teenagers.
The Arkansas Crisis Center specifically, they saw last year a 114% increase in the number of people reaching out. And the Arkansas Crisis Center is the only crisis center in the state to have a texting option now.
Local mental health leaders say that growth is pushing them to expand services even further. The Arkansas Crisis Center is now preparing to launch a new peer-to-peer program called Our Teen Connect, designed to help teens support other teens through text-based outreach. In Saline County, spring is a time for rebuilding and hopefully restoring.
Specifically, we're talking about the county fairgrounds. It was left in ruins after that powerful winter storm in January.
As THV11's Tamer Knight reports, building back better may come with an extended timeline.
What was once a hub for rodeos, fairs, and community events is now a scene of destruction.
It was catastrophic. We lost our covered arena, totally lost it. Lost the announcer stand. The arena is, the perimeter is so damaged that it's going to have to be totally replaced.
Damage spans nearly every corner of the fairgrounds, bleachers, barns, and more.
The south side bleachers sustained a lot of damage. The north side bleachers, the cover was connected to the arena cover, so it's going to have a lot of work done.
For a facility that hosts tens of thousands of visitors each year, the loss goes far beyond buildings.
It really and truly is the fabric of who we are. And so when the devastation took place here at the Saline County Fairgrounds, it affected so many.
Rebuilding will be complex and costly. Insurance won't cover the full price tag, especially with modern building codes.
It's going to take a huge partnership between us, the citizens, as well as corporations, businesses, and others to rebuild this facility.
Now, the Saline County Fair Association is launching fundraisers to help close the gap.
We're starting a variety of fundraising campaigns, as many people have already seen, and we're going to continue that effort.
Events include a trade day and flea market, plus a rabbit show, all aimed at drawing the community back and kickstarting recovery. And while the road ahead may be long, leaders say the goal is clear: rebuild stronger than before.
Working together to make sure that we come about in a common vision and mission in rebuilding and bringing back the Saline County Fairgrounds as it was, or even better than it was before the collapse.
Tamer Knight, THV 11 News.
And now let's check in with meteorologist Tracy Bean as she has George walking today. What else do you have, Tracy?
Well, our sunny with a chance of George forecast is not too bad today. If you're heading out this morning, you might need a light jacket. Today we are featuring this sweet face. Look at that. It's so sweet. He lives in Sherwood. This is Buddy Brown. His mom Lacey sent this in and she said that he loves to sunbathe. Same. He also loves cheese. Me too. And chasing rabbits, I'm out on that. However, Buddy and I could probably get along and go for a nice walk today. Green paw forecast for you. Again, just wear a little light jacket this morning, but we're going to see plenty of sunshine. For your Friday, plenty of more sunshine. I like that instead of all that rain. Now, we do need the rain still in a bit of a drought, I know, but we have to enjoy this for at least a couple of days before we start to see that rain push in as we're heading into Mother's Day weekend. And unfortunately, we will see a few rain showers and maybe even a few storms on Sunday.